There's gonna be a lot of betrayal. A lot of people gonna be offended. You see what I'm saying? By a lot of things. Why? Because they love the praises of man more than the praises of the Most High. The moment you choose the Lord over them and what they want, they gonna be offended by you, man. All right? Because people's hearts have deceived thee. All right? The Lord talk about what's more desperately wicked than the heart. Just stone heart is desperately wicked. You know, that's why it's important for you to humble yourself, and that's why you need certain trials and tribulations to keep you focused. Right? Because we can easily be deceived, we can easily fall away, going off our own heart, thinking we stuff. Alright? That's why it's important. When you get too high, the Most High has certain stuff that happen to bring you a little bit low. The Lord don't want you according on your spirit, the type of brother you is. The Lord don't want you too low. You start sinning and bugging out, doing all, but He don't want you too high when you get high. The Lord keep you in that little sweet spot. Certain brothers He can exalt a little bit. Certain brothers He can bring low. Certain, you know what I'm saying? It's just the Most High is the ultimate master. Alright? We're not talking about His servant.
Definitely can't do it on that level.
Hey, because this word is for everybody. Whoever don't believe in the Most High gonna get it too, though. You ain't out here just getting on Amalek, Esau, like this is 2/3, whoever. Because it's at that point now. Even the least don't give a damn about just pressing Israel no more. They pressing their own people, everybody. Like, they just take your clothes to your own household. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in that day just looking over Esau, right? Man, you gotta look about these niggas over here too. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was persecuted by His own people. You know? Our brother was in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that message of it as well. You know? Go ahead.
Matthew 24:11 says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, says.
More deception. Go ahead.
Matthew 24:11 says, Matthew 24:12 says, and because iniquity shall abound, it says, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, the iniquity is constantly abounding. All right, this one is swallowed up in iniquity. It's swallowed up in confusion. It's swallowed up in contradiction. It's swallowed up in just madness, man. All right, inhumane activities. That's what this word is just swallowed up in. Stuff that don't make sense. Stuff that's not godly. Stuff that's just unrighteous. It's swallowed up in negativity. All right, anything that's negative. This world is it. All right. That's why they call good evil, evil good here. You know? A sister that got a dress on the dress, a lot of they look more. Even a woman that dressed so called like they look at her like she's crazy. They see a woman butt ass naked, but just with some TV stickers on, they say, "Oh, she free, or she a good woman." That's the society that we live in. They make it a shameful thing to walk in the right manner, but they praise a shameless God.
Matthew 24:13 says, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved.
Right, so this you have to endure this, man. All right, like you say, it ain't even about the destination; it's about the journey. You know how just think about it. If you was to endure to the end, you know how much glory and praise, how much proud of yourself would be. I endured it. You ain't just want to be that at the destination. That's just like being on the championship team. You ain't never, you got some that never been in the game. You know what I'm saying? But you played a part, you help your teammates practice. You help them scrimmage against certain teams. You have to give them looks to help them. Everybody play a part. You don't want to be the one that's in the crowd that never watched basketball or never. But then you got the parade. Hey, you don't get that fulfillment, man. You know what I'm saying? It feel better when you put in that hard work. You went through, you know what I'm saying, that blood story too. So that's what's going to make you feel good. You deserve it. That's why the Lord saying, I will confess, because you confess me before men, I will confess you before my Father in heaven. You know how glorious for the Lord to say, no, this is my servant. He stood on business. He stood with great boldness for righteousness in the earth amongst wickedness. You see what I'm saying? That's an honor because you feel like you deserve it. It's honorable. But it ain't even what I'm receiving. It's just the fact that I honored the Lord, or I gave praise to the Lord. I fought the good fight like Timothy. I fought the good fight.
That's why the 11 come back to the ones that not the 11. The 2/3 come back to the ones that the 11. They're going to receive the promise because it was promised to our forefather, but they're gonna have like a little bit of shame.
Yeah, shame.
You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna receive the reward without putting in the work.
And they gonna have the reverence.
Exactly.
Because they looked at you like you was crazy and you was like they get home. But hell, when it happened, Noah was look like a mad scientist, the most smartest. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't think about that glory that Noah got. He prophesied for 100 years. Basically, what I'm saying is he put the work in. It say faith without works is dead. He showed his faith. He went and prophesied and did whatever through faith. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just get in the kingdom because you did a shout and watch you scream the Lord's name. No, it comes to the work on your daily routine and your activity, man. So sometimes you gotta when you do these things, you gotta appreciate it. Just like when we see the Lord, He walked on water. That's an amazing thing. It wasn't, oh, the Lord, the Son of the Most High, come sit on my throne. No, we see what the Lord went through when the Lord was getting persecuted and was beaten on the cross and, you know what I'm saying, was hung on a tree, and the things that He went through was mocked and smote and all that type of stuff. That makes the story better of what He went through. You see what I'm saying? You don't see no movie, oh, he was a great warrior, oh, he was a great warrior. No, I want to see what did he do to be great. You see what I'm saying? You can't just be a body master and just get a black belt. No, you gotta level up. You gotta go through things, man. Every kung fu master got a black belt, got their ass whooped at some point in time. They got threw around on the matter, whatever, what they learned from it through experience, and that was what made them great. Where they damn near unstoppable now. You see what I'm saying? But they was once stopped before. Every great master was once a student, man. Every great teacher was once a student, man. You know? So when you adhere to the end, you gotta look at it when you go through these trials. The Lord is building you up. And also He's giving you a glory because what's much given is much required because the Most High is gonna give you so much, you gotta go through a lot for you to receive that.
How can you be a good teacher without absorbing everything from the teacher that taught you? How can you be a good karate master without first absorbing all the knowledge of your sensei at the dojo, man? That's how you get to the black belt, man. You can't just be walking in there with a white belt and right. now you up there in front of the class teaching them basic. You ain't teaching them nothing, man. You should be over on the other side, you know what I'm saying, learning with them until you get to the level of the master, man. Likewise, how can you be a king until you absorb the knowledge of the king and the way that he teaches you how to rule, man? You know what I'm saying?
It takes time to comprehend. You see certain like Michael J. White, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, they're confident in their skills because they actually put in the work and they endure through the necessary things they have to do to be great at it. So when you in that, right, wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Experience is the best teacher. So when you in that battle, you understand when David and all them are for the 300 Leonidas, they went through countless wars. So when they went off the war with 300, they wasn't worried about, damn, we only got 300 soldiers. We about to know he had the confidence. We didn't get this a million. Yeah, exactly. This is nothing. You know how powerful that is, confidence that is. When you've been through, I've been through this. This is nothing. When the same man that's standing across, he really nervous as hell because it's like, man.
Just the confidence alone is making him.
Yeah, a lot of battles is won before they even take place. You see what I'm saying? The Lord is preparing us for that battle. I done seen everything. Okay, I done been through this. I know exactly how this is gonna play out. You know how comfortable that have to be to know how to fight just by looking at someone how this is about to go. You ain't stressing or nothing. You know how technical that you have to be, man. That's priceless. You see what I'm saying? But you put in the work and you earn that. You see what I'm saying? People just want the microwave. People just want to get to the top and that's how you get knocked off. You know? Lord, well that's that. At least that's how I want to be. When shit hit the fan, Lord, I want you to build me up. I ain't tipping the Lord. But I want you to install in me the faith where in that day I'm just nothing but rejoicing and claiming. I don't want to be nervous. I don't want to have no doubts. I want to be zealous and full, indulged in just the spirit of the Lord. That's it. I don't give a fuck about no shit, none of that, man. I want to literally, yes. I want to have no doubts. I want to have no worries. Just like the Lord, man. Now, of course, you're going to have moments in the flesh. But it can be easily rebuked because you're so full of the spirit of the Most High. And honestly, I want the Lord to put the spirit on me. I rejoice when I get persecuted for the Lord. Beat me, do whatever the hell you want to do. Lord, put the spirit on me to laugh at it. I don't give a fuck if I'm bleeding, all that, man. Just to use me as a vessel to show your power in the earth through me. You see what I'm saying? That's the level that you want to be. You know? Straight up. Get Ecclesiastes 12th chapter. That's the point on that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming to a time like we trying to minister to the saints, man. This is the patience of the saints, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? It's just through the spirit at this point. Go ahead,
Ecclesiastes 12:1 says, "Remember now thy creator, in the days of thy youth, as while the evil days come not, it says, nor the years draw nigh.
Seek the Lord in the days of thy youth before the evil days come not, man. Hey, because things can happen quick. The Lord did bring this place down in an hour. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna come it's gonna come in the time when you think not, man. And at the end of the day, it's a broken record because at the end of you are the elected, Lord is gonna be carried anyway. I got enough faith to say that because that will make the Most High liar. You know what I'm saying? Through the Spirit. So, at the end of the day, seek the Lord in the days of thy youth. Whoever these videos meant to see is going to reach that person. And it's going to edify them. Just like whatever videos put that spirit in us, that cast that planted that seed in the Most High increased it, that's how it's all going, man. Through the Spirit. We may look crazy now, but the same people, they're going to be looking at monitors and looking for us in that time and place. The Lord said, when you just put the shame, I will everywhere put the shame. You know what I'm saying? You can see basically, I would praise in every way you can put the shame basically. Through the Spirit. The Lord's going to turn the table. So seek the Lord in the days of thy youth. There's nothing more important I can give brothers, sisters, whoever, is a relationship, tell you to build a relationship with the Lord. Fuck the money. Fuck coming to birthday parties, surprise birthday parties, drinks, all that. The most thing I can do for you, fuck a birthday card, none of that. Have a relationship with the Most High. All it takes is a simple prayer and submission to the Lord and pray and tell him what you want. It's just that simple. Don't worry about the name in Hebrew. Don't just pray to the Lord because that's what the Lord looking for, your heart. The Lord needs you to speak in tongues. You don't have to, and you need to be in secret. You don't need to be out and about. None of that. The Lord wants you. You know? So seek the Lord in the days of thy youth. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Come here,
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, it says, nor the years draw nigh. It says, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Mm-hmm.
It says, verse 2, it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, or the clouds be turned after the wind. It says, verse 3, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, it says, and the grinders cease because they are few. It says,
right, so all this is, the grinder gonna come, all the entrepreneurship, all this type of, this shit it's gonna come to a halt. Literally, all you gonna have is whatever's behind your eyes and the window to your soul. And that's gonna be, a lot of people gonna be bugged the hell out. Because your flesh is gonna fail you on that day. You don't have no spirit. And combat the spirits that's gonna take place. You're gonna be ass out, man.
You start to appreciate years more as you get older. Because you got fewer and fewer. So why you not worried about next day, how young you are, how fresh you are, you know what I'm saying? That's who you want to see.
Hey, because when they see, especially the people that know the Lord, or recognize the Lord, when it's too late, that's when people want to recognize how much time they bullshit. How much time, damn, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying? That's when they want to count the days. Damn, I know I should have read the Bible. I know I should have went down when the brothers teaching me instead of me doing this and doing that. Man, it's gonna be too late for that, man. You know? Go ahead, Al.
It says, Ecclesiastes 12:3 says, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, says, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened.
Right, that's talking about the highest of the highest, man. They the keepers of this house. All right, the keepers of the country, man. They gonna be trembling. All right, right? That's why they see these chairs, they curse over the earth and all that. When they see them chairs, they gonna know it's time. They gonna be trembling. The people y'all world refuge, that's why I say one of you are gonna need Egypt to help. Because them modern day Egyptians is not gonna save you, man. Just like Mighty Pharaoh couldn't save them. And they guys, whoever they refuge to, man.
You already know the war plan.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go and try to hide yourself underground. Y'all gonna send everybody else to go fight. Y'all gonna die and get taken, right? And they gonna determine the powder right in front of you. Exactly. We know the game plan, man. We already know before it even happens, right?
Right. The Lord told us.
Exactly.
Alright, so the keepers of the house are gonna tremble. Alright, they gonna tremble in fear. They gonna be sitting on themselves. Alright, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12:4 says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, it says, and when the sound of the grinding is low,
ain't no more we outside and the hot girls, that shit gonna be over with. Ain't gonna be no me out. Now all of a sudden it ain't gonna be no hot girl. You ain't gonna want to be no hot girl in that day.
You really not.
You gonna be right, you gonna be ready to talk about it. She gonna be on the laid out in the street. Yeah, that gear laid out in the street. Spoiled.
God says, Ecclesiastes 12:4 says, and the doors
Why was gonna be put up in the damn alley?
It was already there, man. That's why they're not tripping all day. They went outside to begin with. Right.
It's gonna be funny when people, all of a sudden, people got sense in that day. Nowadays, common sense ain't coming. When hell break loose, there's gonna be a whole lot of people gonna come to their senses.
They don't be terrorizing women, man. They gonna know where you at when they see you outside, man. But for those women, those wise women, nobody even knew they ain't even gonna know they exist.
Right.
They don't even know they exist in the first place. They did the house the whole time, man. Right. They're like, oh shit, ain't nobody in there. I never seen nobody come out. I never seen a woman walk out of that house before.
They gonna be seeking the elect men of the Most High.
It says, the doors, Ecclesiastes 12:4 says, the doors shall be shut in the streets. The sound of the grinding is low. It says, we shall rise up, and the voice of the bird says, all the daughters of music says, shall be brought low.
Right, so in the day of the Lord, the daughters of the music, the rejoicing, you know what I'm saying? Party, the holidays, all those type of things. Lord don't care about that. All that shit gonna be something of the past.
He already said that's not he gonna find y'all, man. Partying in the
Yeah, just like the days of old. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, getting in the marriage, partying, didn't give a damn. Continue to, you know what I'm saying, to indulge themselves in all type of pleasure, abominations,
Twerking on the headlights.
yeah, twerking on the headlights, you know what I'm saying, twerking on cars at the red light, all that thing. Hey, the Lord gonna come as a thief, catch you with your ass out, man. Catch you with your pants down. You know?
Says, verse 5, it says, Ecclesiastes 12:5 says, and when they shall be afraid of that which is high, it says, fear shall be in the way, it says, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be burdened, it says, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, it says, and mourners go about the streets.
Mm-hmm. People ain't had no we wait for the Lord. Like I was telling my Eve that in that day, yeah, you may be a pillar upon the earth, but we're not running anywhere.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the Lord. Like, where are we running to? Like, it's not gonna be no destination. We gonna be walking by faith. We just gonna be going to faith. Go in the house. Lord might bless you with come across a tree with some food or something. You ain't gonna be running. Like, the difference is we knew where we was going when we was coming out of Egypt. During the past, eat, hurry, because we understood we had a direction where we were going. This time, our deliverance is the Lord getting us up out of here. We not going across a lake. We not waiting for the people.
It is what it is. We gonna move wisely because our feet's gonna be on the Lord. But at the same time, it is what it is. Like, we're already planning to get our heads chopped off. If we still in one piece, right. That's all we can ask for. Right?
At the end of the day,
at the end of the day, man.
Out of this
if I happen to find a fruit, that's good too. But
right.
we weren't planning to stay in this body too long anyway.
Right. And that's why I say I believe they're gonna be more in the street. They're gonna be going somewhere they don't know where to go to. That's why that shit gonna be going to and from seat to seat to hear the words and I shall not mind.
And that's the funny part, because y'all gonna be running around looking for the food. That's exactly where the interview want y'all to go. They'll be scrambling here and there. Only the people that's not really tripping about it, you know what I'm saying? They go
Just be in the spirit, like,
just be in the spirit, man. You
And
know what
then
I'm
when the food is gone, then people gonna look at each other, and each other gonna be full.
Exactly. They all gonna be in the same spot too, weak and hungry. Man. They gonna be thinking about it. They all congregated to the same exact spot for food. Now it's no more food, but y'all still weak. Right? So now y'all camping out, eating each other's babies in here. It says, Ecclesiastes 12:6 says, or even the silver